What's up? We live, baby. It is Wednesday. What is up? What's up, Steve? How's it going, man? You're first. You won the prize. The prize is a one-on-one intimate conversation with just me. Just me and you. I gotta say cheers. 8:05. Got the super fancy Snap-on bottle opener. Oh, how you doing, Steve? How's it going, man? How's that truck coming along? That was a pretty cool video, Steve, where you had those the spring punch. I've only met one person that ever had that, and it's the person who showed me why I bought it. I've never seen anybody that had one before. Those things are nice. What's up, Nick? What's up, Chris? Thank you very much, Chris. Hey, Nick, did you get those pictures? Did they come through for the Snap-on stuff? Were you able to get the part numbers off them? Those things are awesome, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. Oh yeah, they do, Steve. Man, those things hit hard. You know what? The first time I ever used one was I was doing a window regulator, and this guy I was working with was like, "Oh, here, look, drill the hole through the rivet, and then use the punch, and then knock it the rest of the way through, and you don't need a hammer, nothing, and it works super good." So my chisel, the chisel one, like the first couple times I used it, the spring kind of got wonky. Like, so if you look at it, you can tell it's been used, right? But I didn't use it that much before the spring like kind of got off kilter. And the end was all jacked up. I was about to have to start grinding it. I just told Snap on, hey, I want a new one because the spring's messed up. And he didn't order it. So today he's ordering a whole new set. Oh, okay, gotcha, Nick. All right. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I tried to were you able to see a picture of the tools? Or I guess not, huh? If you can only see it one time. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, my neighbor just bought that uh both sets um like about a month ago. He saw mine and was like, "Oh man." I showed Snap on and then he went and got it. I tried looking it up. I was trying to because you asked me on the weekend and I tried to Google it, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at all. Indexing pry bar. I've I've known people that have had those. I've never used one before. Yeah, let me know, Nick. Yeah, I strongly recommend because it's the set that's got the ratcheting part, and the ratcheting part it comes with a socket that has the whatever the quarter drive or whatever it is for the bits, right? And it fits completely flush inside the ratchet. And so then when you put your bits in there, the whole thing is only like this big. It's like super small. And then it comes with sockets, like I don't know, like 5.5 up to 13 or something. And so when you put them in, they're really, really small. And so that's how the ratchet comes. And then you buy a bit set, and the bit set has that's where it has Allen flat, it has a Phillips flat, Allens, and Torx, and the bits are only like this long, like they are super small. So, oh, nice, SK Steels and Deals. I haven't. I think that's the one tool. I don't own any SK tools. I don't think. Yeah, when I was in school, we had a little small toolbox, and it was full of SK tools, but I've never bought any SK tools. Not because I don't like them, just because I never came across, any of their tools. Some of the tools that I have, I bought from Amazon, or maybe a Matco truck or something, because it kind of look cool. Like that's how I found the Van pliers. That's how I found the multi tool that I use. That's how I found that on Amazon. Um, and Yeah, that's where I found a few of those things. Like the only gray pneumatic stuff I own is a couple magnetic sockets, and it was just because I was searching magnetic, metric sockets on Amazon. What's up, Bill? Bill is in the house. What's up, brother Bill? How is everyone's week going so far? What's up, Anthony Tran? How's it going, man? Oh, you're crazy busy, Nick. That's good. That's good. I'm up in the boss's office right now. I can't go out in the garage, man. It's like 100 and what is it? 100 and let me see here. Oh, look, Nuts and Bolts is live. Dun 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 dun. Um, Let me see what it is right now. Oh, they say it's only 97. It was supposed to be 100 and it was supposed to be 101 today, but looks like it only hit 99. Tomorrow it's going to be 100 and not in between 109 and 111. Tomorrow and the next day. Crazy, crazy, crazy hot. I don't even want to go to work. That's going to be just nuts. So, all right. Let's see. Dad was taken out of the shop by ambulance. Oh my God, Bill. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's awful. Sorry to hear that. You just tried out. Is he okay, Bill, or do you know yet? Steve, you just tried out the Norseman drill bit. Is that like those Matco bits? Is that like those? I forgot what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. But the Matco bits that chew through or whatever. Man, it is, man. It's warm if it's in the 90s in the Bay Area, Anthony. Anthony Robles, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Oh, hyper step, right? That's what it is, the hyper step drill. That's what they're called, hyper step. RBRT. RBRT what? Oh, that sucks, Bill, man. I hope he gets better, man. That's no good right there. Sorry to hear that. You had the wrong tool. So are those just like the hyper steps? Is that what you were saying, Steve? Let me see here. Oh no, those aren't these aren't. So Steve, forgive me. I'm sorry. I feel like an idiot. So are the Norseman bits? Are they like the hyper step drill bits? Are they that style? Oh, they look like okay. That's when I looked it up on Amazon just now. They look like regular drill bits. Okay, all right, all right. Well, that's good. Yeah, I have cobalt bits and left hand drill bits. That's all I got. Hey, Astro makes pretty good stuff, man. Yeah, I bought my first set like a month ago, Anthony. I bought the Torx. But you know what? It's a rabbit hole, man. The RBRT stuff. I mean, I know we need it, but it's a rabbit hole. It's like you buy one, you got to get another one and another one. It's like the cordless. It's like the cordless tools from Snap-on, or I guess, excuse me. I guess if you're a Milwaukee person or whatever, it'd be like the cordless tools from Milwaukee. But I saw a video. So Autobahn Dan had a video today, just a clip on Instagram of him taking a seat track motor bolts out, or yeah, seat track bolts out of I don't know the car, and he had the Milwaukee, short head like super long ratchet with some real small Torx bits, and man, that ratchet look at it was pretty powerful. I don't know anybody that has that one, but I know a bunch of people in the shop just bought like brand new Milwaukee cordless ratchets because they had like some sale where they were on sale. Plus, you got like a high capacity battery or something like that for free. You had to buy it, and then you had to mail in the coupon, so you didn't get a battery for like 6 weeks. And everybody else already had, I guess they already had like a Milwaukee tool, so they had batteries. And then one guy, he didn't have a Milwaukee battery, so another guy let him borrow one because he had an extra one. So I don't know. I never went on the Milwaukee, but the RBRT stuff, like I bought the Torx. So the next, so my what I would like to buy next is the Hex RBRT. Um, that would be what I want to buy next, the Hex ones. I don't need to get like, man, there's the Torx Plus, and then there's the long ones, and the short ones, and the bits, and that's all crazy, man. You don't need all that stuff. You need a bit that goes inside whatever it is that you're trying to take off, and that's it. You don't need a long bit with an RBRT on the end. Just more room for flex. And when it flexes, it's not going to work right. So 18-volt Milwaukee. What is the regular Milwaukee? Oh, is the 12? No, what is the M12? What is the batteries for the M12? Forgive me, I don't know anything about Milwaukee except for like I hear a lot of people talk about M12. Um, I'm not, as I told you guys before, I'm not Mr. Toolman. Like I don't go look at all the tools and know everything about all the tools. I can't. because then I would get kicked out of my house because then I would be buying too many tools, and then the missus would be like, "It's not happening anymore," and I would be sleeping on the couch, knocking on Steve's door, talking about, can I spend the night? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I have a hard time like always looking at tools and talking about tools and all that because I just want to buy tools. Can't. And so I have to, you know, it's like the trucks, right? I don't go on the tool truck unless I need something or unless I have to go out there and pay a bill or something. Because if I go out there, then I'll buy something or I'll think about it and then I'll eventually buy something because I went out there. Happens every time. I rarely get off the truck without buying anything. See, Snap-on's coming out with a. Is that supposed to say brushless? I know Snap-on, all their stuff is like they're all about to change. Everything's coming out with all the same tools, but all brushless now. So I need to get. So actually, Steve, it's a good thing that you said that. Actually, my next tool that I'm going to buy is going to be, the sockets that bite, right? They kind of they turn like that and they bite into nut or whatever. I have a Craftsman set that's from God. It's from like it probably will get a bolt from there all the way up to maybe about there, and it's like what? It's either 10 or 12 pieces. The problem is the 10, the 12, and maybe the 8. They're worn out, so it doesn't bite. That's not the right sizes, but I can't remember. There's 3 of them, and they're Craftsman. I bought them a long time ago, and Craftsman doesn't make it anymore. And so now I'm stuck. And so actually, excuse me, now that you mentioned that, that is actually the next tool that I need to buy is the extractor one, which is pretty soon. I think I have just a few more payments left to Mac for my RBRT stuff. So once I get that paid off, then I'll buy those extractors because man, I hate having to borrow stuff from people, especially extraction tools. It sucks. What's up, Boober? Did you guys get everything out of the pool? Okay, go get it. Okay, you gotta get. Oh, you're still swimming? Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. See, man, there's like all these RBRT stuff. You don't need all that stuff, man. You just need, you know, Torx, Allen. If you work on, if you work on a lot of older stuff or a lot of, muscle cars or anything like that, you need, metric and American uh, hex, Torx, and I would say the sockets that twist. And you know what, Steve? Actually, you know what the Mac guy told me was he said that their version of the sockets that bite are supposed to bite so well that it doesn't destroy the nut or whatever it is that you're taking off, the nut or the whatever. Now I don't know how true that is, but that's what he told me. Oh, thank you very much, Shaggy. I appreciate it, man. You know what, man? It's been a fun journey. Hang on, let me get to the screen right here. Telling my coworker, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving the YouTube. I'm doing exactly what I started out to do, and I'm having fun with it. And every single time that I get someone to ask me about a tool that I have that, will help them, or I got a problem with my vehicle or whatever, it just makes everything worth it because that's why I started this whole thing in the first place. So super excited. I like to share. I actually we have a new guy. So a new guy, he's greener, not like green, but anyways, he came with another guy. They kind of came together. The other guy is like a master tech, and super smart guy. He very, very smart, very intelligent. He knows a lot. And anyway, so this other guy that they worked together with at the dealer, he asked to get him, to come into the shop. And so today he had done an axle, if any of you guys ever work on Hondas or anything like that, axle seals can be a pain in the butt. I've messed my fair share up. I've had cars where I had to put 3 in to get it right. Because obviously we don't have, the manufacturer tools and all that crap, and you got everything in the way, the strut, and so anyway, so he said, we had more seals coming, and he said, hey, I don't want to put it in again. I don't want to mess it up. And so while I was putting it in, I was telling him, what I was doing and how I was doing it, and how to what it is that so like for example, right? So let's say the seal is this wide, and on the very edge is the lip that sticks out. And so you're going to have a punch that's about the same size as that seal. But because of that lip, it's not going to ride all the way lined up, right? It's going to be offset. And so I'll usually use a punch so it's offset. So when I hit the seal, when it bottoms out, it hits the case, right? Because otherwise, you'll jam the seal in too far and then you can't get it out without screwing it up. So I would tell them stuff like that. And so, anyways, that's just kind of my nature. But, anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Shaggy. That's awesome. I'm super stoked. Uh, Crazy. I think I started this like 9 months ago. So, pretty stoked about that. I have a 12-volt ratchet, drill, and driver. The 18-volt has 8 is half-inch impact plus a boatload of other tools. Okay. Oh, okay. So it is brushed. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if you were saying the brushless or whatever. Oh, it's got a smaller head. Okay. Oh, that's nice right there. I like that. Blue Gloves. What's up, dude? Hey, thanks for joining the stream, man. Appreciate you joining. Tell you what, man, it is hot, hot, hot here, and I'm beat. Man, I got out of the car today. I was walking so damn slow to the house. Oh man, I was dead. You got another free tool, a little stubby flex head 3/8 ratchet by Great Neck that was seized up, but I got it working. Heck yeah, man. That is awesome. Hey, free tools are the best tools. No, 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 no. Not always. Free tools are not always the best tools. Free tools that work for you are the best tools. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. You know what I want to get? Snap on has this ratchet. It is, let me see, it is about this long. It's a quarter drive and it's got a flex head. I want to buy it, but it's like $80. And I just haven't been able to get myself to buy it. I have a snap on ratchet that's this long, but it's not a flex. And this one is a flex. And I really, really like it. Every time I go on the truck, which I try not to, I almost bought it last time. So, but yeah, that one is super saucy. I want to get that one. Renegade, what's up, man? Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I got home last night. It was so exciting to click on the monetization tab, and it was like before you would click on it, because I saw something a long time ago, and it said, you know, do some stuff ahead of time, right? So you already have this stuff created, and I can't remember what it was, and I would go look, and it was like, sorry, you can't click anything on this page because you don't have 1,000 subscribers. And so yesterday when I got on that page, it was like apply now. I was like, oh man, pretty stoked about that. Oh, okay, there you go. You know what, Bill? I hate to say it, it's not going to be as good as mine because it doesn't have the side tray. It can't be as good if it doesn't have the side tray. I mean, you can turn on a light. I don't know. I guess I could turn on a light. I was trying to.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
Oh, how you guys like that? Now you can see me. It was getting dark all of a sudden. All right. The boss came in and said I can't sit in the dark. I'm okay. That's good. How's the light? Am I beautiful? So Clay Coon, that's Coon Trucking, right? On Instagram. Is he a mechanic or a tool truck driver? I can't tell. Wait, that's who you're talking about, right? Is Clay Coon? My contact didn't pop out. Is Clay Coon? Is that Coon Trucking? I'm not sure. Oh, Blue Gloves, man! I skated for a long time, man. Oh my god, I was sponsored by a skate shop. We made a video, everything. It was a huge part of my life. Let me tell you, huge part of my life. For a very long time, that's what I did. I went to work and I skateboarded and I paid my bills and I skateboarded and that's all I did. Um, that's it. Um, and I hope that one day one of my kids would pick up a skateboard. There's always been a skateboard around, and my oldest, he had no interest. He rode a little Razor scooter and his bike, and that's it. And the kids grew up; they weren't interested. All the kids around here had scooters, and my middle kid didn't have a scooter, and he had a skateboard that he had gotten the year before for Christmas that he never rode. And I was going to take them all to the skate park, and he had his skateboard, and he decided to ride his skateboard because, well, that's what he had, right? So he rode the skateboard around, and I told him, I was like, man, you know what? Skateboards are like so much more fun on a skateboard. There's so much more to do than on a scooter. He tried to ride somebody's scooter for a minute, was like, that's boring. I'm riding the skateboard. And got like totally into it for Christmas, like wanted like his own pick out your own board. And now he's like, we're actually this Sunday, we're actually driving down to Tehachapi to drop him off at skate camp. So this past weekend was really exciting. I decided we always just go to the skate parks because there's multiple skate parks around here and they're awesome. I mean, almost better than street skating because everything's perfect. And so this past week, I took them to this one skate park on Friday night when it got dark because I knew all the skaters went there to skate. And so we hung out. There was so many people there. But I took them downtown. That was their first time going street skating. So that was pretty exciting. So, anyways, Daniel Delpha. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you joining. I think it might be your first time. I don't remember seeing your name before. Thank you. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna tell you what Justin Dow told me a long time ago. Don't worry about your subscribers. Worry about your content, Renegade. Make good content. I'm not saying you don't. I don't. That wasn't anything about your content. This is what he told me. Make good content. Do what you do as far as the videos, and the subscribers will come. Don't worry about that. And then the other thing he told me was make sure that if you tell people that you're going to do something, do it because people get really upset if you don't. Maybe not at the below 1,000 subscriber around that mark, but definitely when you get up higher, people get a little anal and stuff like that. So, are you doing some drunk tool ordering, Nick? Actually, it's funny that you say that about. So here you go. Steve said this. So my coworker just bought a Vim Tools set. It's like about this big and has a whole bunch of bits in it. I didn't really get a chance to look at it, but I think we paid $100 for it. It didn't have the sockets. Now mine has the sockets. Not that I use the sockets very much, but it's one of those tools to where every once in a while you need this one tool that maybe was not so cheap and it's off to the side. And it comes in clutch when you need it. So I don't know. But everybody's different. That's the other thing I need to buy is the 3/8 and the quarter body. Thank you. Yes. One mechanic showed me that on he had a tool haul and he did that and he bought that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, one mechanic, Dave, he did that. He got a tool haul and he was talking about the 3/8 to quarter, 3/8 and a quarter body. Your first free tool is a snap-on flathead screwdriver. You never used the stubby what? You talking about what you fixed? Are you talking about the ratchet you fixed earlier? Oh, gotcha. All right, yeah. Man, I have so many ratchets. Hey, Dano, thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome to the chat. Let me get caught up here. Make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. Oh man, I all my screwdrivers that I use are Snap-on except for my two main. It's funny because I have the same exact set in flathead as I do Phillips, all Snap-on, right? Same color. They all hang in a row, but my go-to Phillips screwdrivers are a Cobalt and a Craftsman. I don't know why. It's weird. It's like my number two screwdriver is probably about that long, and then my number three is probably about that long, and the Craftsman is the number three, and the Cobalt's the number two. I don't know what it is about them, but I for some reason they're just my go-to. I don't know. I probably out of habit. You have a habit. You go to reach for something, and then later you go, "Oh man, I forgot I had this other stuff over here." Because I mean, when I have a lot of tools, so sometimes I go through my stuff and I'm like, "Oh, I forgot I had that ratchet, or I forgot I had this or that, or whatever." And it just kind of, because the way my card is set up, I can close my eyes and find my 5/16 nut driver and use it, and put it away. So I don't know, kind of just habit, I guess. All right. So Kuhn Trucking. So is he a mechanic? Because every time I see him, it seems like he has a lot of tools, like a lot of tool boxes. Um, like he posted yesterday or the day before or last night, I can't remember, and it was a whole bunch of tool carts all lined up in a row. So not real sure. All right. AgTech, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. You staying busy? Working those super hours? Or are you still back to normal again? Oh, you had to reorder it. Oh, that sucks. Man, that 58-inch Dominator is a beast, let me tell you. If you're doing front end work, suspension work, man, I'm not even joking. I know they sent it to me to try it out and review it, but I would pay $100 for that pry bar any day. And it probably costs less than my Matco pry bars, and I think it's better. So, and I'm telling you, that 58-inch Dominator and that OTC control arm S hook, man, you could almost flip a car upside down with that. I'm not even kidding. That thing is super beefy. So my neighbor has, I think, a Snap-on big 58-inch pry bar, and I think ours are just about the same. Mine might flex a tiny bit more, but there has not been a time that I needed to use his pry bar. So so Nick is looking to getting I have this little, it's about this long, and it's a little ratchet, right? But it has a it has an adapter in there that you put inside of it, and then it comes with these bits, and the bits are like this long. And so you can have the ratchet and a ratcheting bit that's like literally that long, um, in a ratchet from Snap-on. It's super small, super easy to use, and it comes with sockets, comes with bits. Well, it's two separate sets, but anyways, I was talking to him about that. I have a T-handle roto ratchet set up the same way. I missed some. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed some. Okay, I have the 3/8 and a quarter body going back to the 80s. Dang. T-handle roto ratchet set up the same way. Huh, from Titan. Hey, you know what, man? I have these little this little set of Titan they're Tamper Plus Torx bits. And I bought it at O'Reilly, I think. And it even comes with a little socket, little magnetic socket, right? So, anyways, and they're tamper proof. And so I found that with this and my Snap-on thing I was just talking to Nick about, right? With that setup and the tamper proof, it's the perfect height for 6-liter wavy rail bolts along the HVAC box, right? Because you don't have a lot of room there. Well, one of them, it broke. I bragged about it on Instagram. I used it once, it worked perfect. Bragged about it. Went to use it the second time, and halfway through it broke. And they warranted it for me. I emailed the Titan guy on Instagram. I messaged him and said, "Hey, who do I talk to about getting this warranted?" And then he messaged Titan, and then Titan emailed me, and then I emailed them like what it was, and then I got it like a week later. So hey, still Titan. I know we talk about these different tools. Titan, still better than Snap-on. I got it in a week. I'm just saying. I'm not even kidding. I'm waiting until July to get a couple ratchets replaced from Matco. Oh, Snap-on Addict. What's up, man? How's it going, brother? How's the mobile game going? Last time I talked to you, you were pretty busy working on some X5s and stuff like that. You still need a 3H drive socket set, gear wrench, and SK tools. So, have you looked at, if I were you, before you buy anything, I would look at gear wrench, I would look at Capri, I would look at Olsa tools. Um, Hang on, I'm going to forget someone. I'm going to make someone mad because I forgot. What are the company? I'm trying to think of the different companies, but check them out because I'm telling you, a lot of these companies. I have a Olsa tools. Okay, so here's why I'm saying I have a half inch. I made a video about it. The Olsa tools deep metric impacts. The only reason I'm talking about it is because I've been beating the crap out of these sockets. Front end work, struts, axles, control arms. I've done like 3 cars prior to now, and all a bunch of front end work and just beating those sockets up. A Jeep Liberty, control arms and ball joints. I'm doing struts on a Camry right now, and I'm just smashing those sockets. And I'm telling you, $500 for Snap-on versus way cheaper. So look around before you buy anything. Look around and make sure you find the right Capri. And the other thing is, today I posted a thing about Capri. I have long box metric wrenches, and I was using um, the 15 millimeter to hold one side of the strut bolt, and then I have my ratchet on the other side. And I took a picture and I was using it. And my Snap-on, I have the same exact set from Snap-on. The Snap-on and the Capri, there's no difference. They work exactly the same. I have my Snap-on. I never took them home yet. They're still at work. I have my Capris hanging in my box. I use my Capris all the time. And I have yet to go and get one of my Snap-on wrenches. So, and as you guys know, I would never say that if I didn't believe it, because those suckers would be in the drawer and I would have my Snap-ons hanging up if I wouldn't recommend that you buy them. But yeah, I mean, I haven't. I think they're awesome, man. So I know Capri, Tecton. I know a lot of those companies. You can get a lot of stuff a lot cheaper and get it warranted, way quicker, all that stuff. So, all right, let me get caught up on this chat here. I grab tools out of habit and comfort, hence I'll grab a SK. Oh yeah, I mean, hey, I'm out of habit, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my cart there all the time, so a lot of times I just grab whatever. Lately, it's funny is my go-to is my Matco Flex Head locking 3H drive ratchet. I have an identical ratchet from Snap-on that's not a flex head. And lately, somehow that has always been on top. And so when I go to grab my Matco Flex Head, I grab that. And as long as I don't need the flex, I don't care. And so I've been using that quite a bit lately, actually. I hadn't used it in quite a long time. It stayed in the bottom of the pile of my ratchets. And somehow it's come up. So he sold his trucking company and now is a diesel shop owner. Oh, okay. Oh, diesel shop. That's my kind of guy right there. That's what I'm talking about. I like me some diesels. All right. Oh, that always happens, AgTech. Man, it happens every single time. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. That sucks. Oh, I know that. I know that pain right there. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I have the look of tools. I don't, man. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me at all. That's awesome though. I mean, I know guys like Power Truck Dude. If there was something on the truck and he really wanted it and it wasn't in green, he would not buy it. Me, I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Give me red and green. We're gonna make a rainbow out of this tool cart. I don't even care. Um, it'd be kind of cool, like if I was to go in and and buy all my tools over again. You know, oh, of course I would buy all the same color. Like if I was gonna do that. But I mean, honestly, like I'm not married to any colors, so I don't really care. Whatever works. Okay, cool. So all my cordless tools are red, and my long neck quarter drive ratchet is yellow. That's all they had. I don't care. 38 hours. Wow, AgTech. You worked that in 2 days before. Dang. Going back to normal though now, right? Getting busy. That's good. Craftsman's not that bad. I mean, I have Craftsman stuff at home. I have Craftsman stuff at work, like random stuff that I had at home and I took to work just because I didn't feel like buying a rail of deep 12-point quarter drive, standard sockets, weird stuff like that. But all right. So what the adjustable plier wrench? What is that? So I just got so what is an adjustable plier wrench? Okay, Google. Show me an adjustable plier wrench. So all right. So I don't know what an adjustable plier wrench is. Um the new adjustable wrenches, um I just got a set. It'll be in a video coming up. Um and where they have I love how it has the measurements on there and stuff like that so you can set it up. And I'll tell you what I really love. I've never had adjustable wrenches that were of good quality. And so every time you get it set up and you turn it and then you pull it out and bring it back and it doesn't fit and you have to like loosen the knob up again, that sucks really, really bad. And I hate adjustable wrenches because of that. But I just got a set of adjustable wrenches, and I'll tell you what, I don't have to do that anymore. So maybe I'll start using them. I know I have a couple guys. I have a guy at work. He uses an adjustable wrench for alignments, and that's what he uses for tie rods and stuff like that. I've never had an adjustable wrench that would hold a setting, so but I do now. So I don't know what an adjustable plier wrench is, though. Let me know. More professional in design. I tried to Google it. ETR Garage. What's happening, brother? How's it going, man? Oh, yeah, you know it. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers to everyone that subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all of you. You're all important. And cheers to everybody that watches any videos I ever make, whether you subscribe or not. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Quarter drive sockets beg to differ. So here's a funny story. When I started 16 years ago, my instructor, I sat down with my instructor and said, all right, look, I got a certain amount of money that I can spend on tools. I got it from my parents. What should I buy? And he's like, all right, buy. We went through all the catalogs and everything, right? He's like, buy a rail of quarter drive, metric and standard, long and short from Sears. Buy Sears screwdrivers, buy Harbor Freight hammers, right? Kind of directed me around. Um, and I had quarter drive sockets from Craftsman until probably a year ago. Actually, my standard set is all still quarter. It's all still Craftsman. Metric, I mean, deep and long are still Craftsman. I don't use those very often. I'm not buying Snap-on ones. I like a dummy. I thought I should upgrade to a professional quality socket. A year or so ago, and Snap-on had a sale. Buy like the deep sockets and get the quarter for free or something like that. I was like, sweet, I bought it. Awesome. Put them in, brought my Snap-on, my Craftsman stuff home. It wasn't all of them. I think it didn't. I think it starts at either 7 or 8 millimeter and goes up. But anyways, so it sounded great. It seemed awesome. It was all perfect until I dropped to 10 millimeter. Yeah. Well, I forgot to tell you guys one important factor: their impact. So they're black. So now not only do I have a 10 millimeter that evades like no one's business, but now let's make it impact so it makes it almost impossible to find. So luckily I haven't lost it, but I can tell you what, it's been pretty rough trying to find it. So I mean, quarter drive stuff, man, I have a real hard time buying anything. I mean, I've never I don't want to say I've never broke anything because that's when you break something. But quarter drive stuff, man, I just don't see it making a whole lot of difference. Just what I do, where I'm at, I don't know. Anyways, I gotta have both adjustable wrench and plier wrench. They're different in terms of accessibility. Man, I have no idea anybody can let me know what an adjustable plier wrench is. Is that a Cobra plier? Is that what you're talking about? The Cobra pliers that have the button you push in and it adjusts and it's got they bite almost like no, that wouldn't be. Oh, that's got to be what you're talking about. An adjustable plier wrench, right? Tools. Okay, so one mechanic, he's got a bunch of wrenches from these guys. I don't know if he's got any sockets, but he's got a bunch of wrenches. And he bought wrenches and then he went back about more. So, oh wow. Dang, blue gloves. That's crazy, man. Man, I skated for a long time, man. It's hard when I take the kids to the skate park, man. And they're about to have a next week. There's a big on Go Skateboarding Day. There's a big event there, and but my guy's going to be in at the skate camp, so I'm not going to have a buddy to go to. We just go to the skate park. I just hang out. I just like hang out with watch them skate and watch other people skate. I have a blast. So been busy looking for a 3/4 torque wrench and impact 3/4 sockets. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking recently, I was thinking about investing in a 3/4 inch torque wrench. 'Cause sometimes, man, I'll tell you what, torquing 180 foot-pounds with I think my torque wrench is like 2 feet long. I think maybe it's the Precision Instruments one. I think it's about 2 feet long. Man, it's rough on the elbows, torquing 200, 800, 180 foot-pounds. And then, And then if you get into head bolts and stuff like that, man, it's tough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You go right there. Thank you, Anthony. Anytime anybody says that GP name right there, I immediately have to give them a warning not to buy them from Amazon. So, yeah, Tecton too. So Tecton, Capri. So I know for a fact, Tecton, Capri. Actually, Ulsa Tools. If you go to my link tree, only because it helps you. If you go to my link tree and click on the Ulsa Tools link, if you use that, you get 10% off your first order. I think that's what it is. Anyways, but I know Tecton and Capri and stuff like that, they do a thing to where when you buy tools, you get money towards your next purchase. So it may not be cheaper today, but the next purchase will be cheaper. So I don't know. Check them out, man. I'll tell you what. One of my coworkers, he has multiple Capri tools, and he's had to get a couple warranted, and he got them like 3 days. I'm not even kidding. He ordered one, I think it was on Friday-ish, and he like by Monday or Tuesday already had it. So I'm telling you, I have a 18-inch and a 2-foot half-inch snap-on Matco ratchets, and both of them were rebuilt by Matco, and they changed the heads and everything. And because of their manufacturer switch, it didn't work. So now I have a 2-foot ratchet that worked before, but doesn't work now. I have an 18-inch ratchet that worked before, but barely works now. And both of them are dead. And I won't get new ratchets until the middle of July. So that sucks bad, really bad, because like that's my 2-foot ratchet and my 18-inch ratchet. So, anyways, Steven, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? You were in the hospital last week, so how's it going? How you feeling? Feeling better? Astro sockets. So somebody just did a review on these not that long ago. Astro sockets. Was it Turbo Tai Tai? Turbo Tai Tai might have these Astro. Somebody has Astro, the shallow impacts, the really small shallow impacts, half-inch. Oh my God. And I forgot about my favorite sockets of all time. Right there. Sunex sockets. I can't believe I forgot about Sunex. I actually need to email them because my 10mm quarter drive is getting a little wimpy, little limp. So I gotta, oh my God, I gotta get caught up on the chat. Holy moly. Yeah, I gotta email Sunex and get my 10mm quarter wobble warranted. All right, I'm gonna roll through this and say what's up. Let's see. Sorry I got so behind, guys. And I'm trying not to do that, but you guys got me all excited. It's a pretty good, pretty exciting week. Maybe I have, you know what? I might have SK flare nut wrench, maybe, or SK flare nut. Maybe I have some crow's foot flare nut sockets from SK. It wouldn't surprise me. I didn't even realize I had gray pneumatic sockets until one day I was like, wait, what? Oh, it works for tools. What's up, Eric? How's it going, man? Really cool Instagram. So if you guys don't know, make sure you guys, if you guys are mechanics, you guys all have ASEs. My friend Eric here, he just told me that that he found out about the ASE app. I have a video about it, and I believe he said that if you sign up now, you get 1 free year of extension or something like that. Check out Works for Tools on Instagram. I don't recall 100% because I was a little bit upset because I didn't get a free year when I signed up. I gotta pay $40 and then you can earn a free year in a year. And then he got a free year, I think. So, and I didn't get anything. I mean, there was no kickback. There was no nothing for me. You know, I kind of felt like I was, you know, man. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, check him out on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's a free year of your ASEs. So especially in these times, man, having to go out and take an ASE now after everything. Hey, in California, we just lifted the mask ban yesterday. We just lifted up the 16th. We just lifted the mask mandate. So we don't have to social distance anymore in California. Some businesses might require it, but Um, I'm married to Green Tools. What are Green Tools? Oh, you like Power Stroke Jude's tools? Is that what you mean? I never heard of those. I'm having a crazy week, man. So today we've been beating ourselves up over this Camry. I got on the paperwork, it says '07 Camry / Solara. And when I look it up, when I pull the van and punch it into ALLDATA, it comes up as a Solara coupe. And it's a Camry 4-door. What the hell's going on? We've been ordering struts from everywhere in the country, and every strut is wrong. And my service writer happened to come out with on his phone looking at the car. This car has been in our shop for 5 years, and it's been on our computer as an '07 Solara. We've done a bunch of work to this car. It's a 2016 Camry. I have no idea how I didn't look at it and go, that's not an '07. But anyways, I finally got the right struts. I've been going back and forth, putting the strut in, taking it back out. It's been nuts. Should have been a super gravy smash job, and it's been a pain in my butt. Knipex. Oh, good players right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, I got a review next week coming. New video coming. I'll show you guys my new adjustable wrenches that I really like. I actually have to do an alignment tomorrow, and we're going to use them on that. So, oh yeah, thank you, Steven. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. I appreciate it. Or hit any button. It doesn't matter. It just they say that it is a reaction that counts, whether it's good or bad. It means that people are willing to hit the button. That's all it is. Um, anyways, a breakout box. Oh my god. Wait, okay, what kind of breakout box are you talking about, Renegade? Are you talking about a DLC breakout box? I am. Oh, Big Puppy Tools. That's my friend on Instagram right there. Super nice guy right there. You guys should check him out. He's in Australia. Hardworking guy. Super nice, super supportive of the community. I love it. How's it going? Oh, you're on your lunch break right now, right? He's on his lunch break right now. I love that. It's super nice that people are willing to take a minute out of their day to stop in on their lunch break or whatever. Everybody is all over the country, all over the world, not the country. I was dumb. All right, with an adjustable wrench, Jeremy Schaub. Hey, what's going on, man? With an adjustable wrench, a hammer, a pliers, and a locking pliers can fix anything. No, you're forgetting the duct tape, man. You gotta have the duct tape. You're stuck without duct tape. Wow, $436. So I have so AgTech, I have a video coming next week, probably on Monday, and I'll share an adjustable wrench set that I just got. I don't know what the price is, but I'll figure it out beforehand. Um, it will be a lot cheaper because I got no, I didn't buy. I got a set of sockets from Olsa Tools, and I think the set is $80. I think when I looked it up, the Snap-on set is 500 for the identical set. Same sizes, same everything. 6 point, exact same start to finish size. Five at least. I think it was $500. So, anyways, so check out next week. It's a really nice set. I think it's like 8-inch all the way up to 12-inch handle on the adjustable wrench. For quarter drive, grab the Blue Point 5/8 in deep and short or SK short 16mm and worth the money. Wait, hang on. For quarter drive, grab the Blue Point 5/8. Wait, huh? Anthony, I have no idea what you're saying there. For quarter drive, grab the Blue Point 5/8. I don't know what you're Anthony. Let me know what you're talking about there. I'm not understanding what you're saying. What's up, Jeremy Schaub? Hey, I hope you guys are having a great week, man. Hope you guys are kicking butt. I hope you guys are staying busy. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can go live on my phone now. Oh, I never realized that. I'm all still new. I got home yesterday. I was all excited to click on the monetization tab and be able to apply. It's pretty exciting. So I don't even know what all I can do because I know there's other stuff. I know I can go on the community. Like once I have to be approved. They have to review my content. Um, Hopefully they don't go back and look at how every time I drop a video, I get flagged for monetization for my intro and outro until I get that fixed. Turbo Tai Tai, he's working on that for me, but he's on vacation in Tennessee. Um, my wife, so Mrs. Nuts went on Canva and made me an intro and outro, and it's awesome. I love it, fantastic. The YouTube doesn't like that if the music isn't in their library, and so they try to flag me for monetization. And I love the intro and outro, so all I do is post a video, and then within a day or two, it gets flagged, and I just hit mute song, and so there's no song. Um, I've got a song picked, and he went to do it. He was moving. His external hard drive was in a different box. Now he's in Tennessee, so I'm hoping to get that soon. I have a new song ready for the intro and outro. I just have to get it done. I'm not a computer expert. I'm sure I could figure it out if I really, really needed to. He just offered to help me, and so I said thank you very much. And so, anyways, I know, right? Hey, you know, it's funny, Dano. I actually thought about that. I actually thought about taking like a yellow paint pen or a pink paint pen and just painting a stripe down it. But it would be my luck. I would drop it and the stripe would be down. I'm not even kidding. If you guys work on 6-7 power strokes, or any of you are familiar with it, right? The bedpan and the cross member, they're about that far apart. I had a 10 millimeter deep socket drop in the middle of the pan, in the middle of the cross member, right in the center, and just sit there. It took me about 25 minutes to find that socket. I was I was not happy. But you know how I found it is a long bendable magnetic rod or whatever. I just started bending it, just shoving it down in every hole I could find. And then finally I I I think I found it with my mirror. I think I saw it with my mirror. And then I was able to grab it with my magnetic thing. But anyways, uh yeah. So CIG. I don't know what I'm seeing IG for, Nick. If I missed something, I'm sorry. Yeah, not sure, Nick. Oh, I got to get caught up. Holy moly, I'm way behind. Oh, I hate it when this happens. All right, I got to roll through this. All right. Okay, so Cobras with a flat drop. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, Cobras are awesome players. Okay, wow. All right. Yeah, Stray, yeah. It's not good to not feel good. Stress is a killer. I'll have to check those out. But yeah, for sure, I got you guys next week. You guys will see some new adjustable wrenches, and they look pretty saucy. I'm stoked to use them tomorrow. I gotta align this Jeep Liberty. I have the Astro Nano sockets. Okay, maybe it was. Did you do a video about it, Renegade? But that's what I'm talking about right there. The Nano sockets. I need. Okay, it was you. All right. You know what? I couldn't remember. I knew somebody did a review on them. I wasn't sure. They look awesome. I was a little jealous because I want some. I need those video. I need those sockets. Wow, you spent 2 weeks in the hospital. Holy crap. Man, Steven. I'm so sorry, man. God. Hope you stay out of the hospital and you can stay good, man. I'm serious. All right, Eric. Have a good night, man. I know I probably missed you already, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, there's my buddy Theo right there. If you guys want to check out a really cool shop, go check out this guy right here. He has a really cool video showing you his shop. And I thought about throwing the wife and the kids in the car and just rolling over there and being like, let's work together. I love his shop. It looks really cool. It looks like a nice place to work. Um, Anyways, I'm just messing around. But he has a really cool shop. Check it out. Uh, Oh no, I can't, Shaggy. I can't. It's not about fixing it myself. I talk about it in my video coming up. Basically, what happened is I have my ratchets, right? So 2 foot, 18 inches, 12 inches, whatever. All three ratchets. I've had them for a really long time. And so what happened is they put new heads and new mechanisms on them. And from the time that I bought them, the people that manufactured all the parts, they don't do business with that manufacturer anymore. And so things slightly changed. And so when they put the new head and the new mechanism on my old existing handle, which is the bottom of the mechanism, because the handle, it has the teeth in it also, right? Because you have teeth and teeth and they lock in together. Well, so the bottom part, it doesn't work with the top part. So I have brand new heads and brand new mechanisms and old handles, and they don't work. They don't mate, and so they don't work. So I actually got one of my ratchets warranted, like they just replaced it, but my other ratchets I can't because they don't have them. And it's going to be until the middle of July. So yeah, I mean, I could fix them myself, and I have. My 12-inch ratchet was messing up one time, and my Matco guy just gave me a kit. He didn't have time to fix it. He said either I can give you a kit today and you can do it, or I can fix it next week. I was like, I'll do it, and it wasn't too bad. I just had to give him back all the old parts after I rebuilt it. So that's my problem, is that I don't have the handles. The handles are bad. Yeah, all my quarter drive standard sockets are all snap on. I mean, all Craftsman. The middle of my sockets are all snap on, except for the ends, like the little tiny ones. And then I think my 15 millimeter. No, my 15. No, that's snap on. It went from 15 to 7, I think. Anyways, but all my ratchets and everything, those are all like, I don't have any Craftsman stuff at work for that. I have snap-on socket wrench ratchets. I brought Matco's home because I have so many ratchets. Not even funny. All right, everybody's saying hello. I got to get caught up here. I'm way behind. I hate leaving a chat where a bunch of people commented and no one said anything. What's up, Country Mile Garage? Working away at working my stuff. That's awesome. No, I got to get caught up on a couple of your videos, Anthony. I haven't had a chance to watch them. I haven't had a chance to watch anything. I'm busy just trying to keep stuff going. My kid's going to skate camp this weekend, so we've had to email the doctor and get the physical forms and just, all kinds of stuff. So, Andrew Miller, hey man, how's it going? Not too bad, buddy. He just told me he got a nice set of ratchet wrenches from Gear Wrench. You know what? I have a set of ratcheting wrenches, and the set goes 8 to 24. It's missing the 23. I bought, excuse me, I bought a 7, a quarter, and a 5/16. They're all fixed, just regular ratcheting wrenches. If I were to do anything with my Gear Wrench wrenches, I would buy a set of flex head Gear Wrench wrenches. That's the one thing I do want, is the flex head wrenches. But I like my Gear Wrench wrenches. I use them all the time. Oh, you have a Solara for your work stuff? I didn't realize that. Thank you so much, Diabolical. I appreciate it, man. Oh man, super stoked, man. You know what's funny? Here's a funny story. So I was at Davion on in the Text Talking shop. He had posted something earlier in the day, maybe an hour or two before. Maybe it was in the morning. Maybe I'm all messed up in my time. Anyways, his post, it had, I can't remember exactly, like 899 or 799, whatever it was, but it was in 99, and he circled it, and he was like, I wonder who the the lucky person's going to be. And so in the afternoon, I looked and it said I had 998. And I was like, okay, and I'm busy. I'm smashing. It's the last day of the pay period. And I see a YouTube notification. I click on it, and it was like, you have a new subscriber. And I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, it's gonna be 999. I'm gonna take a picture of it. And then I log on, it was like 1,000. I was like, oh my God. So I totally was expecting to be 999. So pretty funny. All right. Oh man, I'm getting all behind here. No, right? That's the hardest part right there. You got to somehow do it without the wife killing you. It's a dream and a nightmare, right? Right, ag tech. You work a lot, you make a lot of money, you're tired, you're not home as much, you don't work as much, you're home more, you don't make as much money. I mean, it's like a given. It's hard. It is hard. It is hard, Theo. It's very difficult, man. I'm telling you. Semper Fi Mechanic, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining the stream. I commented on on something recently on my Instagram or on one of my videos. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you checking out the stream. Welcome. I do this every Wednesday. Should be every Wednesday from now on, and unless something happens, something I have to shuffle around or whatever. Well, the kid's he's playing fall ball. He's really into baseball. And so he's going to play fall ball. So fall ball will be coming. So in a month or two, we'll have baseball again. But for now, it's should be on Wednesdays. So all right, did a torture test on them. Knipex wrench pliers, they are awesome. Knipex are awesome, man. I'm telling you. They make, and it's funny. I saw somebody on Instagram posted a picture of a shirt, and on the shirt, it was like, how the dictionary, it shows the pronunciation of the word like in writing, right? So it was like Knipex, and it was talking about how to say their name, and it actually is Knipex. But anyways, it was pretty funny. Hey, you know what? Right there, you can't complain. Right there, I dinner is on the table, groceries are bought, and the kids are taken care of. So that is definitely you got to give a nice cheers right there to all the misses that keep us rolling. Right? How tired would we be if we had to do everything that we do, working on the cars and everything we have to do, whether you're a mobile mechanic or you work in a shop or whatever, and you come home and you got to make dinner for the kids, and every night it would be really rough. We'd be really tired. We would do it, we'd get through, but we would be tired and it would be very hard. So cheers to all the wives at home helping out and getting stuff done. So we really appreciate you. Oh man, no problem, Theo. I was excited, man. Oh, I love it. I love your little metalworking area. I want to get into welding again. I haven't. Oh yeah, how is that mobile lift working out? I haven't got to do any welding since I left my first shop. 6 years I did all my own welding. Tons of exhaust, catalytic converters, a bunch of custom exhausts and stuff like that. But have never had a welder since then. Nothing but a Harbor Freight gas, non-gas, MIG welder or whatever. And I'm not a great welder. So I've worked with guys that could use the Harbor Freight welder and get it adjusted and able to weld with it. Like I've had guys that came over and were able to weld a nut on to be able to use a slide hammer to pull an injector on a diesel. So that's obviously some decent welding. Another guy was able to weld a bunch of nuts on broken exhaust manifold bolts on a Hemi. And then at the new shop, same welder, another guy was able to do the same thing. The guy who worked next to me, he's like, I don't know, man, I can't get these bolts out. And so they stayed late. and he got the Harbor Freight welder out, welded nuts on all of them. I think it was like 2 or 3 or maybe 4, and was able to get them all out. I always thought about taking a welding class because I think if I took a welding class, I could use the cheap generic Harbor Freight welder and do a little something with it. But one day I would like to actually have like a gas welder. Um, I actually have made some, I had to make like some. I had a '69 Cougar that I had to put. I put like I took like the regular. It was a 5 liter in it. I took that out and put like I forgot what kind of motor, but a bigger motor, and then a racing transmission and a aftermarket super radiator, and I had to make radiator mounts. I had to fabricate a transmission mount. I had to fabricate spare tire mounts where somebody wanted their 5th spare tire to be an actual full size spare. Done a lot of stuff back in the day, but yeah, that was back in back in that shop. Hey, heck, when I first started there, I told the boss, hey, you know what? I didn't have a lot of experience when I went there. I said, hey, I don't have a lot of experience. I'm willing to learn. Just show me, and I'll put it to work. And my very first failed emissions test was a catalytic converter on a Volvo. And he took me over to the bench, and we took 2 pieces of pipe, went over to the expander, expanded 1 piece of pipe, stuck it in the other pipe, put it in the vise, and he said, here, watch. And he welded probably about that far. And he said, all right, now you go. And so then he watched me, and I welded about that far, and he walked away. And he said, when you feel comfortable, weld the cat in. Practiced on that pipe, welded the cat in, had no problem. Went on my way from then on out. But it's welding exhaust is not fun. It's when you get that where you're here, right? Here's the exhaust. Okay, let's do it this way. Here's the exhaust. Here's the tunnel, right? And you have this joint. There's the joint. And you're coming in here, and you're here, and you're trying to weld right there. And somehow you weld right here. And you weld, and you weld, and you weld. And then you realize you missed a spot that's like this big on top. And you can't get past it because it won't aim. Like when you come in at that angle, it's like this, and you just can't get it down. Oh my God. And remember, it's an emissions test, so an exhaust leak affects it. So you start it up, it's got an exhaust leak, it's gonna wig out the O2 sensor, it's gonna mess up the cat, it's not gonna pass. Yeah. Anyways, there's been some real troublesome cats, but I would like to get into welding. I actually enjoyed welding. I still have my very first work jacket that I bought back then, and it's got holes all over it. Looks like Swiss cheese. All right. Oh, did I miss something? Let's see. I feel like I missed something. All right. Okay. All right. Andrew Miller said he needs to get a wrench replaced. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Nice, Number 5. Plus, the other thing is I've had mine for like, I don't know, 14 years, something like that. And so I don't know what tooth they are, but they're a lot less than 90 tooth. And the new ones are, what are they, 90 tooth? You just got them, so you should know. I think they're 90 tooth now. And so it would be so much better to have like, higher teeth. Makes all the difference in the world. That extra click you get, man, I'll tell you what. So, oh, there you go. All right. Oh, Jim Lucky, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you very much. Country Mile, Theo. Okay, so, oh man, I wish I could remember the name of the company. Dang it. What is the name of the company? Every time I go to a class, they tell me about this company. Oh man, I can't. Let me think about it. Renegade SL Actives. Hey, welcome to the clan, brother. I mean, welcome to the chat, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Reese? Actives. That looks like a friend I used to play video games with. Thank you very much on the 1K. Congratulations. I appreciate it. SL Actives. I bet I know that guy. Well, not really. Oh, PO204 injector 4 code. PO204. Is that a circuit code? And what Ram truck do you have? 59, 67? PO. Or is it a gas? PO. Okay, if it's a gas. Okay, yeah. Let me know what you got. PO204. That's a circuit code, I bet. I'm pretty sure that's a circuit code. PO204. Canipex. There you go, right there. That's Occupant. What's up, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, I'm still behind. I thought I was catching up. Audi Q7. Oh, sweet. Oh, Lex LSF. Hey, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Q7. Does that have Lex, does that have the rear timing chains also? Is that like the one I did? Hey, Price. Hey, we give me a Coors Light on the bottom of the fridge? The can? Thanks, dude. I know. Oh my God. All right. Hey, that bolster, man, I'll tell you what. I got the bolster mat and I don't use it that often because I'm a flat rate guy and I throw stuff in a bucket all the time. And I can figure out all the stuff in a mashed potato container. I separate them all out. You guys know how I do. But every once in a while, rear engine cover, Audi rear timing cover, things like that. I'll tell you what, when I got a whole bunch of bolts, all different lengths, all different sizes, and you got silicone, and let me remind you, this is a pain in the butt job, and it's all sealed with RTV. Yes, you got like 10 minutes to get that thing smashed up, cinched on, and torqued. So, yes, you absolutely better believe I break out the bolster mat when it comes to something like that. Now, everyday stuff, like, some people do valve covers and timing covers and all that stuff, all random stuff. No. I don't use it for that, but hey, if I was at home working in the garage or whatever, I would probably use it a lot more. But I'm a flat rate guy. I get it done. So I want to take welding classes, but our community college doesn't offer the certification program anymore. Oh, that sucks. Man, I was thinking about just taking some classes just to learn, but I got to have a welder. So it doesn't help me if I don't have a welder. Welding, it does make a big difference. Absolutely. But I mean, Theo, I would actually like to understand more. So I welded before somebody set the machine up. I welded exhaust all day. I made brackets. I made transmission mounts, but I didn't really understand welding, right? So somebody could tell you to follow 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 9, 12, 13, right? You can do that. But if you don't understand why you just went in that pattern, it doesn't help you. So I want to understand it more, understand the settings more and the speed and the heat and all that stuff. So one day I think I'll do that, but I don't know. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, Simplified Mechanic. I appreciate it. Even if you could just stop in and say what's up for just a second, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you next Wednesday, hopefully. Yeah, you know what? It sucks. And you know what? When you do, it looks like pure T crap. When you weld with a Harbor Freight welder, it really does. It looks like garbage. And it's embarrassing. That's the bad thing. I mean, the good thing is the stuff that we've had to weld didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was on the side of my cart So my tray that I have on there, on the side where I have my mountain wrenches, I have these hooks laid out, and the welds on them are kind of crappy because we had a Harbor Freight weld. And then on my new cart, I mean, on my the way I have it set up now, I have hooks along the front as well. And I did those with a Harbor Freight welder, and they look like crap, but they all stuck except for one. The one on the end, it's come loose, and I just haven't had the time to mess with it. But all the other ones they hold, they just look like crap. So yeah, see, I used to weld my own exhaust. I would drill holes, weld over the hole. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But a welder is like you got to have the good welder, but you also got to you got to understand what you're doing. So, oh, it is my friend Actives. Oh man, good to see you, brother. Man, I used to play Clash of Clans. I played that game for over 5 years. Oh my god, I played that game a lot, and it I enjoyed it. It was fun. And ever since I started YouTube, I haven't had time to play it. And then it's funny because ever since I started YouTube, they made it like really awesome, and they just keeping it making it more awesome. I just don't have time. So, but anyways, we played a lot of games together. Me and this guy, we used to. He runs. Are you still doing you running the gas stations? He has like multiple gas stations that he runs out in the East Coast area, I believe. He was overseeing multiple gas stations. Um, Super cool guy though. Super nice guy. Oh, it's a 4-7. Okay, is it a circuit code? 204. Is that so snap on message me on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, message me on Instagram and let me know. And I'll tell you how to test for that. You either got a bad it's 2011, so it's not going to be a harness. You got a bad injector or a bad PCM. It's real common for both. So shoot me a message on Instagram, and I'll let you know how to test for that. Um, well, there you go. I gotta have a welder though. It doesn't do me any good, Theo. But yes, I do want to weld. Okay, so it does. Okay, so it's the same. All right, cool. Well, awesome, man. I'm glad you got the Bolster mat. That's awesome. Hey, so Bolster mat. I just saw a thing on Instagram. It was pretty exciting. They're about to get. I wish I knew exactly what it was. Um, they're about to get a spot on. Oh my God, a big advertising thing, and they're going to do a review on it. Oh man, something pretty big. I can't remember. It's on TV. Uh, and they're going to work with them. Two Guys Garage or something like that. I can't remember. Um, anyways, pretty exciting. Let me see. Let me see if I can search this up. Hopefully, it's not. It doesn't take up too much time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get caught up here. All right. Bolster. There it is. Okay, let's see. Two Guys Garage. They're gonna get next Sunday. They're gonna get reviewed on Two Guys Garage, so it's pretty exciting um, to work with those guys. But yeah, that's pretty awesome right there. So cool, Lex. That's awesome. Cylinder heads off. I know what you mean. Fix it all, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Oh man. All right. RTV, what does it stand for? God. You know what? I know this answer, but I don't know it right now. Uh Kind of like my new the guy who runs our shop right now. He asked me what a SID, a TID, and a PID is, or no, what it stood um, for GM. God, what does it stand for? You know what? I don't. Room. There you go. All right. Yeah, you know what? I knew the answer, but I didn't know it right now, so I failed. Awesome. Theo's gonna make a. There you go. Renegade Garage got it. He googled it first. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, we have an oxyacetylene port to the shop. I haven't had a chance to mess with that. Um, at the old shop where I was at when I was first starting out, we had an oxyacetylene torch, but I never used it. Oh my god, I thought you like got lost on the way to the beer fridge. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. It's Little Nuts. Get over here. It's my little beer waiter right here. Say hi. Tell everybody you got lost on the way to the beer fridge. um, yeah, I only had to use the torch one time at a Honda with where the hub and the rotor mount together, and the bolts they stripped. And we had to use a torch to torch them out. So, all right, I got to get caught up here. I'm like still way behind. Every time I turn around, I'm behind more. All right, I don't want to leave anybody. Oh, no 220 at all. That sucks. Oh, $100. Shaggy is oh, we got a bet on it now. See, he thinks because it's 8 o'clock and I normally get off at 8 that I'm going to be behind. Wait, I caught up. Oh boy. My little guy. He was super irritated because he was in the corner. Hey, Murray showed up for the end. What's up, brother? Cheers for your beers. Ag tech, I don't know. She's down there. I don't know what she's doing. I thought for sure she'd pop on. At least to like, I don't know, say something. She's like MIA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there goes your Monopoly money right there. Hey, have a good night, Renegade. Hey, Renegade, you ever fix your truck? You ever figure it out? I know you got to go. I didn't mean to catch you at the last minute. I just thought about that. You ever get a chance to look at it? Probably not. Well, I figured for sure she'd be watching, but she's obviously not. I don't know where she is. She's writing checks. No, we just had to write a big check. My son's going to skate camp, so Renegade, message me on Instagram and help you figure that out. Now that you got a scanner, we can talk about it. What to do. Because you got a scanner. So ever since I have my 6 liter, my popular 6 liter, what is it? 6 liter no starts, something like that. Anyways, I've been getting messages from people on Instagram asking me, if I could help them with their truck or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no problem, for sure. But I've had people that get on and they don't have a scan tool, they don't have anything. And I'm like, if you don't have a way of communicating some sort of data to me, all I can do is give you a popular list of parts to buy and put on. So unless you can give me some sort of information, you're better off. One person messaged me and was asking me, hey, well, how do I get, what would you recommend for a scan tool or for a, whatever? I was like, you know what? I would recommend that you just go take it to a shop and just pay them for diagnosis, and then let me know what it is, and then we can talk about whether you can fix it or not. But you don't want to, because it's really, really hard. I would feel really bad if somebody went and bought a scan tool and they're trying to portray to me the data and the info that they're seeing, and then I'm giving them recommendations based on their data, on what they're interpreting their data, right? Plus, it all depends on the programmer. It depends on the scan tool. It depends on how fast it reports and things like that. Like, for example, if you have a scan tool that can report 150 PIDs, 150 data lines, and you leave it to report all 150, it's going to report slower than if you picked out six. So if you picked out like the top, for example, if I do a volumetric efficiency test in my lean code video, I did a volumetric efficiency test, and I pitted out the RPMs, the mass airflow, and the calculated load, and the O2s, and I drove it. Well, it's going to report that data much faster than it would if it was all 150 pits. Kind of like a scan tool. So, I mean, I'm sorry, kind of like a Power Pro. Take a Power Pro, for example. I just showed my neighbor this the other day. One of my coworkers who I'm trying to help. Young guy, doing it like a couple years. He's killing it. He's smashing it. He's doing a great job. But anyways, so the Power Pro will show you a voltage. Okay. So let's say you're scoping a fuel pump circuit or a starter circuit, right? Let's say you're scoping a starter and you bump the key, and the voltage will display, let's say it displays 9.5. And you're like, oh wow, that's low voltage. Oh no. Oh, Mrs. Nutt said hello, everyone. I guess she's not showing up. Um, and then the next time you bump it, it says 10.4. And you're like, this is weird. Why am I getting all these different voltage readings? 11.6. I don't understand. Well, so on a Power Probe, you can actually set it up to record the maximum reading. So when you bump the key, it'll be like 12.1. And you push the button to reset it, and you bump the key, and it's like 11.9. Push the button, bump the key, 12.4. And you're like, okay, cool. So it's giving me a pretty consistent reading. So a scan tool will do the same thing. It will only report what it sees at that moment. It's kind of like if you're testing a fuel sender. If you need to test a fuel sender for a dropout, right? You need to use an ohm meter, and you put it on a graph, and you watch the ohm meter. And here we go. Drop, and it goes up, and you come back. Drop, and then it comes back. So it's got that one dead spot. Without an ohm meter, you would never see that. Voltmeter, anything. You would never see that without an ohm meter. So that's kind of how a scan tool works. A scan tool is reporting data. So you got to remember that when you're using a scan tool, because sometimes, let's say a Power Stroke, for example, a 6-liter, sometimes you might see the high pressure oil pin, the ICP, and the pressure will not be correct because that's what it reported at that time. So kind of tough, kind of weird, but you got to remember that it's not an end all be all. You just have to understand what it is that you're seeing. And this relates to welding. You give me a welder, I can weld. I can weld okay, but I don't understand what I'm really doing. I'm just melting metal together. It's kind of the same thing. You just have to understand it. So, just a little tip there. I hope I helped you guys out. Just remember, scan tool is not actually what you always see. All right. Nick says she's writing checks. All right. So I told Renegade to an S10. Hey, you guys message me on Instagram. That's the easiest way to contact me. Holy crap. 5th time on the Amber Alert. Oh my God. Hope everything is okay. That's not good. Nothing's ever good with the Amber Alerts. Nothing's ever good when it comes to children. Let me tell you. All right, fellas. Yeah, you got to get a scope. Yeah, you got to scope that, and you got to put it on. It's like a scope, right? Look at an injector. Try to scope out an injector, and you don't. You got to spread that time out like a cam and crank sensor. You want to see that. You know what I really want to get into? I really want to get into picoscopes, but I just can't quite get myself to buy one because it's really, really expensive. And I have yet to really have to need one. But I would love to get a picoscope. That's actually what I want. So, Pico, if you're actually listening right now, no, I'm just kidding. No, I would love. Every time I go to any classes or anything, they have the picoscope. They're doing the cylinder pressure tests where they could like see that the exhaust valve is messed up a little bit, and they test way more than I'm willing to test. But I would like to get one. All right, all right, all right, all right. Shaggy Rifleman. You know what? I'm right behind you, brother. I got to bounce too. Yep. I'll let her know, Ag Tech. She's not getting on. I tried to tell her you were looking for her. The kids are downstairs acting like fools, so I better go down and help out. Yeah, yeah. You know what? You got to buy the Picoscope, but you also have to buy the kit, and then you got to buy a laptop. That's crazy. So, anyways, all right, fellas. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. For everyone that congratulated me, thank you very much. Pretty exciting week. I'm super stoked. Renegade, if you find a deal on one, let me know. I need one for sure. That is definitely one thing I would like to have. I've seen a lot of really good tests with the Picoscope. So, anyways, hey, cheers, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching my channel. Check me out on Instagram, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Instagram. Let's rock it out. Thank you very much.